How's it going, guys? Today I want to talk a little bit about some gear. Whether you're out day hiking or you're doing a couple day camping trip or if you're doing long range backpacking, first thing that you got to do is you have to figure out what kind of pack you're going to be taking with you, because that's what's going to be carrying all your stuff. So that's pretty important to consider. So let's take a look at a couple of different ones that we have. Now I've broken it down, as far as I'm concerned, down to 3 different kinds of packs. Now you're going to have the smaller one for your day trips. You're going to have the intermediate or medium size for your short range or your short stay camping trips. And then for your longer range backpacking trips, things like that, you're going to need the biggest pack available to you. Going from smallest to biggest, you're going to start off with the day pack. So this could be for day hikes, if you're going short range hunting to get out to your site, or hell, you can even use this when you're traveling if you're on the road going somewhere on vacation, whatever. Something simple, keep a change of clothes in there, maybe a couple of sanitary supplies, things of that nature, water of course, maybe some snacks and that. But you got to keep in mind that your space is going to be extremely limited on this. Don't expect huge things out of a smaller backpack. Now I tend to go towards a more durable pack, but for something as simple as maybe a day hike, you'll probably get away with like a regular backpack or something. But if you're going out into like a rougher terrain, if you're going on like a short range hunting trip or a camping trip or something, you want something a little bit more durable. This is actually a mil-spec day pack that I've got left over from the old days when I was in the military and that. And I take this on short range day hikes, and sometimes if I'm going out hunting or something like that, maybe just to keep hand warmer, snacks, water, whatever. However long I'm going to be out, I might take this with me if it's going to be a little bit more than just a couple hours. This thing is super durable, very thick, anything that you could possibly need on there. It even has the molly straps and stuff that would work just fine. If you wanted to hang maybe D-rings or an extra knife or something like that from it, works out perfect. And you can jam your water in there, or maybe if you got a backpack gun or something, medical supplies, whatever you need to do, something that would work out for something very short range and short term. Next up, if you're going to be out camping for maybe a couple days, or if you need to carry a little bit of a heavier load for whatever reason, you want to take a medium-sized pack. Again, this is going to be something you're going to be able to carry more supplies in as need be. I would not recommend a regular backpack. You're going to definitely want something more durable, especially if you're going to be doing a couple days with this thing or in rough territory. Now, my medium pack that I have, it's an expanding pack, and again, this is another one left over from my days in the military, so I've used it, I trust it, I know what it's capable of, and it's super durable. Obviously, it's still around. This thing's an expanding pack. It's got all the molly stuff on it in case you want to add D-rings and stuff for whatever you might need. Plenty of pockets. Your main pack. You can even put sleeping gear in here. If you have a camp gun or a trail gun or something like that, long range hunting, this would be perfect for. The ruck style is classic. It's been around for a while. They used to use the old Alice packs until they upgraded to the modern rucks. I personally carried this one specifically for 7 days out in the Grand Canyon. This was not suited for a long range backpacking camping trip like that one. I mean, did it work? Yes, it did. Was it super uncomfortable? Yes, it was. And it was a little bit harder to distribute the weight properly, but it worked. Last but not least, one of my least used ones, but definitely well used and well traveled, is going to be my bigger one. Now this one's not going to be mil-spec. This is actually going to be a ground up backpacking backpack. This one has the most capacity, it can handle the most weight, and I can pack the most gear in there, and it is absolutely ideal for long range or long-term backpacking, hiking, camping, things of that nature. Now this can be my Osprey Aether 70 liter, and this thing is huge, especially compared to the other 2 packs. Now this is ideal for long range backpacking because I can obviously carry the most in it, but it's actually designed better than the other ones. If you look at the ruck, it's a straight back on there. If you look at the Osprey, it's actually canted in the back with the free float system, and it's 10 times more comfortable, especially when you're going long range and you're carrying gear. This one's already had a pretty considerable amount of miles put behind it, and I absolutely love it. I'm very happy to have it. I'm actually loading up for another trip coming up, but this one's absolutely fantastic. This one, you can store the maximum amount of gear in it. It's got the top hood up here that also doubles as a pack cover, and you can open it up and it can be detached as a day pack, which is awesome. The pack will open up. It's got a huge mouth, goes all the way down there. You got front packs that you can put all sorts of stuff in there if you got tools or whatever that you need to. Side pouches for water and things of that nature. Just about anything that you could want is all in this pack. So depending on what you're going out to do, you want to choose the correct pack for that. If you take too much, it's going to make you miserable. If you take too little, it's going to make you miserable. Now, I've taken all three of these packs that I just showed you out on various kinds of different trips, from day hikes to extended backpacking trips to hunting trips. I've taken them out on vacation. I've taken them for any number of different things. And I've always chosen between the three of them for the most suitable for the task. So you need to keep that in mind. What kind of gear are you going to be taking with you? What kind of tools are you going to be taking with you? How much water? How much food? What kind of range are you looking at? What kind of durability are you going to need to be able to withstand? What kind of weather are you going to be dealing with while you're out there too? That's a big deal. What kind of terrain? Is it going to be rough terrain that you're going to need the extra little bit of cushion on there? Or is it going to be more flat and it's going to be easier to travel, so you're not going to need as much contour on the back, that you can just let it sit there and you're fine? These are all factors that you need to consider when you plan your trip, whatever it might be. So, real quick video. I hope you guys like that. Maybe it helped somebody who might be a beginner or an intermediate, or maybe a refresher for somebody. Whatever, as long as it helps somebody out or it was informative in some way. I'm also going to continue on to mix it up a little bit in the channel too, with some more outdoor activity, backpacking, hunting, things like that, just to keep things fresh. I like my guns. Believe me, I like my guns just fine. But you got to mix it up just a little bit. You can't be a one-note piano. It gets pretty boring after a while. But anyway, shout out in the comments what you want to see. I want to do one on loadout for short trips, long trips, or intermediate trips. What kind of tools you want to bring, what kind of tools you don't want to bring, all the fancy Gucci gear, and what actually works and what actually doesn't work. All of it, we're going to see it in future videos. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share with your buddies, and don't forget to check out our friends over there, Workaday Custom Gun Leather, custom made to order. Check out the link in the description. Until next time, guys.